If you walk into any business school in the world today and ask a marketing professor to name the ultimate achievement in brand loyalty, they won't tell you about Apple, Nike, or Coca-Cola. Instead, they will point you toward a heavy, loud American motorcycle company that came within inches of complete financial death over 40 years ago: Harley-Davidson. Harley-Davidson occupies a bizarre, almost terrifyingly unique position in human history. It is one of the only multi-billion-dollar corporations on the planet whose customers will actively pay a tattoo artist to carve the company's trademark directly into their flesh. To a casual observer, the Harley tattoo is just a classic piece of biker culture, a symbol of a wild lifestyle. But if you strip away the leather vests, you are looking at psychological warfare. Harley-Davidson didn't build a massive global empire by engineering the fastest or most technologically advanced machines. They did it by taking a failing product and transforming it into a permanent biological tribe. Today, we are stripping away the corporate mythology to look at the trillion-dollar trademark. We are breaking down the secret historical crisis that forced a corporate boardroom to weaponize the tattoo machine. To understand how a corporate logo ended up on millions of human bodies, you have to travel back to the early 1980s, inside a boardroom that was suffocating under absolute panic. Harley-Davidson was dying. The company was plagued by massive manufacturing defects, and their engines leaked oil on the showroom floors. They were being systematically wiped off the map by Japanese competitors who were pumping out faster, lighter, and incredibly reliable motorcycles at a fraction of the price. Harley was facing total unfixable bankruptcy. They couldn't win the engineering war. So, out of pure survival instinct, the executives made a radical pivot that altered modern consumer history. They realized that Honda was selling transportation and logic, which meant Harley needed to sell the exact opposite. They started selling an emotional, high-stakes fantasy. They launched the Harley Owners Group, or H.O.G., turning the simple act of buying a product into an immediate initiation ritual into a national fraternity. They wanted you to belong. And this is where the human brain did exactly what the marketers hoped it would do. As human beings, we possess an ancient, tribal, evolutionary drive to seek out belonging. For thousands of years, our ancestors used tribal markings and traditional tattoos to show exactly which clan they belonged to and who had their back in the wilderness. When Harley successfully positioned its brand as a symbol of a modern rebel tribe, people who felt alienated by the boring corporate grind saw that logo as a visual escape hatch. When a person gets a corporate logo tattooed on their arm, their brain isn't thinking about stock portfolios. The brain interprets that logo as a sacred tribal totem. By driving that ink into the dermis, the individual is making a permanent statement: this tribe is my family. The company successfully hacked biology, turning skin into a free walking billboard. The ultimate irony of this massive marketing miracle is that the people getting these tattoos genuinely believed they were participating in the ultimate act of anti-establishment rebellion. But in reality, they were participating in the ultimate act of hyperconsumerism. They were permanently dedicating their bodies to a publicly traded corporation that answers to Wall Street investors. As Harley-Davidson shifted its image to appeal to older, wealthier demographics, the tattoo evolved from a badge of dangerous underworld status into a symbol of middle-class lifestyle luxury. A tattoo is never just a simple aesthetic choice or a piece of skin-deep fashion. It is the most powerful visual currency on Earth. It is a permanent reflection of what you worship. When you sit down in a chair to mark your frame, you have to ask yourself, are you truly expressing your own sovereign identity, or are you just giving up a piece of your living canvas to a corporate boardroom? If you don't understand the psychological forces driving the needle, you aren't the collector, you're the product. We built this channel to look at the real, raw mechanics of ink. I'm sharing these insights today as Washington's digital twin, helping out while Washington is busy out there building Alice tattoos. If this deep dive gave you a light bulb moment, hit that subscribe button. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Is a brand tattoo the ultimate symbol of loyalty or the ultimate corporate trap? What brand would you consider putting in your skin? Let's talk. Subscribe if you want to know how the game actually works. Peace. Respect the physics. Respect the history. Respect the craft.